all your visions blur. And you find yourself within the main temple to the Pantheon. Hobbs is nowhere to be seen.
No.
It's
Don't go into the light.
It's entirely empty. Shortly thereafter, a ripple in time and space opens up, and out comes a humanoid figure, in which, if this were a game, you'd see a card pop up detailing who it was. This card, if it did exist, would show definitely, and then the not's like heavily scribbled out because it's entirely obvious, Shower's Portent. And before you is Shower's Portent in glasses, a fake nose, and mustache.
Showers.
Which clashes. How did you know?
Do I even need to answer that?
He says in disbelief. His clever ruse seen through almost instantly.
I point to his chest where the name tag is still on there, like, "Hi, my name is Showers Portent."
And I just got hung.
Anyway, besides those things, we might have a bit of a problem.
Wait, how's your neck feeling? Is it a little sore?
It's fine, not the first time. But anyway.
Wait, what?
Wait, back up a step. What?
When you're like me and you're bad at so many things, you get bad at being dead too. So anyway.
Or you get good at not dying.
So wait, if I chopped off your head right now, you would still live?
Yeah, maybe. Depends if I'm seen as a interesting enough character to continue the continuity. But anyway, to the point. Now, it wasn't anyone's fault, but there may be a situation.
I get the feeling it's your fault.
No. Nothing was said.
I feel like it's your fault, whatever it is.
The perpetrator, whomever they may be.
Insight check?
Why do I feel like he's the perp?
No insight check is needed. It's obviously Shower.
No, I still want to. I want to do it anyway. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely him.
I know somehow that he sold a weird egg thing that ended up being a susurrus.
What was that sleight of hand for, by the way?
Well, you said I was in the museum, so...
You're no longer in the museum, you're in the temple.
Oh, that's fair. I'm in the temple. Is there a place for me to, A, steal anything, or B, place anything?
Not
You are
really.
with a cleric?
Most things are strangely absent, actually.
Okay.
There's actually a reason for this to clarify.
Okay.
With a passive of 19?
Now, the perpetrator, whoever they may be, might have used an other dimensional entity's powers of moving and being there and not there, and might have accidentally got the various representatives of all the holidays in the kingdom kind of in a position of not existing, which might have caused several paradoxes within the space-time continuum, which may or may not be ending existence as we know it.
Okay, listen here, Flash.
Why
would you ever do that?
I can't comment that. Now, as I said, we don't know who the perpetrator is.
Well, since you already broke the fourth wall, I rolled a 23 insight. It's you.
Are you indicating that there is a multiverse where there could be variant versions of myself I could potentially meet?
You know, I haven't really thought too hard about that.
I mean, according to Flash, no, because you just replace your version.
Oh.
Yeah, according to paradoxical theory, you can't meet yourself because one of you would cease to exist, because only one of you can be in one space at one given time.
What happens if we, say, kill the person who perpetrated it? If they don't exist, that means they couldn't have done the thing that was bad.
But here's the thing, it's already happened.
No, he's talking about going back in time, right?
Yeah, let's go back in time and just kill
Now,
the
that's
perpetrator.
just silly.
I wonder why you would think that was silly.
But you see, just sidebar here. What we were just talking about there is what they call the little Hitler theory, where if you went back in time, right, and you had the choice of either letting him go on or try to do something to change it, would it be ethical, right? That's basically what we're contemplating.
Because he hasn't done it yet, yeah.
Yeah, because he hasn't done it yet.
You say to the rogue who has openly stolen from people in front of you before.
By the way, with that sleight of hand and my passive, I definitely slapped your hand.
Oh. I was actually going to try to pay homage if there was a shrine, but I wanted to do it sneakily. But okay, so we have to stop this multiverse, this shattering of the world. How do we do that?
Well, don't worry, I have a plan. And he pulls out a whiteboard from nowhere and starts to draw on it when another portal in space-time opens. And another shower's portent tumbles out. Nope, not that.
Do we kill the second one, or do we kill the first one? I'm very confused.
No.
The second one knows more. But let's not kill him because I don't know how this wibbly wobbly works.
He points at the first shower's portent, which he didn't realize this was into the shower's portent for.
So the first plan was a failure. Got it.
Yes.
Wait, where are we?
Just don't think about it and don't look out the windows. We're fine.
Look out the windows.
I look out the windows.
There's a white void around you.
A white void?
Yes.
We're outside of space and time now. Got it.
I think somebody forgot to draw in the background.
I open the window.
All right, the window is now open.
Wait,
I stick my head
wait,
out.
aren't
Is
we in
there air?
the cathedral thing? Aren't they stained glass?
There are actual.
Oh, okay, no, like they could still swing up. Never mind.
I
I
open
was
the
just
window.
thinking.
I stick my head out. Is there air?
As you stick your hand out, you have the weird sensation of your arm not existing, but when you pull it back, your arm's back.
I turn to Ekret. Hey, maybe you should try that. I don't think that'll work.
So after our slightly less than successful run, I have a better plan. And the second shower's portent pauses for a moment,
Looks around.
looks around. Okay, so I'm assuming this worked.
Does he pull out a blackboard?
Yes.
Does that tell me anything about the dimension that we're in?
You have no idea where you are. But some intense magical fuckery.
I know
has
even
occurred.
less.
So, from our less than successful attempt, what I've come to realize is in order to get the log turtle, as it were, to stop rampaging and to help sort out all this
Wait,
paradox.
what did you do to the log turtle?
The perpetrator! For reasons we refer to the perpetrator as the perpetrator.
Okay, the party of the fourth part.
Um,
Where's the wombat when you need him?
Sorry about that. But anyway, the log
Not what we
turtle.
call upon the patron saint of the wombat.
No, the wombat was a squire, remember? He was an esquire. He was a... He
There
defended
was an
a
esquire.
party member.
The log turtle, in normal situations, would resolve this paradoxical mess, but unfortunately, due to unforeseen consequences dealt by the perpetrator, it might be slightly rampaging and not doing its normal duties, due to the vast amount of destabilization across the space-time continuum.
It might help us to know what was plan one, so we don't do that again.
Don't worry about it, it's scrapped. But anyway,
Okay.
So, it seems like we might need a bit of support in order to fully convert...
I try to get him to tell me what plan one was.
It was to hop around and hopefully not catch the attention of the log turtle.
Huh.
Well, I could have told you that wasn't going to work.
It normally works for me.
Also, I turn to the rogue and I whisper, he might not have come back to stop himself because he died.
Yeah, I try to hide knowing the log turtle is on a rampage. I don't want to be found.
There's no hiding. It will come for us all.
I think we're in a safe place in the cathedral.
Oh, you lot will be fine. You're needed for the story anyway. But to the point, I believe what we might have to do is have some foundation, some stabilization. So we will have to sneak into the various holidays and assert more of it being real than it not being real to overthrow the paradoxical equation occurring in it, and hopefully set some foundations in which we can stabilize the log turtle enough to fix everything.
Or why don't we just have the log turtle take us back in time and stop you from causing this whole calamity to begin with?
Because he's enraged right now.
He currently isn't in a talking mood, unfortunately. Due to the perpetrator's actions.
I'm really tempted to just slap him every time he says perpetrator.
I've got 60 feet of rope and some handcuffs. I think we could take him to the log turtle.
I feel like that would still be a bad idea.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be a good idea if we take the perpetrator to the log turtle might stop.
Or the log turtle will kill the perpetrator and then kill us. Or kill us and then the perpetrator, because the perpetrator
From above
can't get
you,
away 'cause he's
another
already
portal
caught.
opens, and a gagged and bound Shower's portent falls from the ceiling.
There it is.
I don't think your plan works. I walk over and I cut him free.
Okay, this is getting really weird for me, not gonna lie. Do you know how odd it is to have memories and then not, and then have them again?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It is like the worst hangover, combined by having your drink spiked. It is terrible.
Are you trying to invoke the wine Jesus?
I think he's currently not existing, so I don't know.
Well, at least my goddess is right here. I hold up my holy symbol.
Wait, aren't you a paradox in yourself having three versions of yourselves? Shouldn't we have to, get rid of the others?
You know, honestly, I didn't really think about that. And I think that might be to my advantage. But anyway.
I don't know, would this be religion or would it be... What would the rule for that be? It's not history, is it?
It would be Arcana, I guess.
Arcana? And that is arcane, isn't it?
Boom!
Alright, what
Well,
are
I
you
got the
trying
same.
to know?
Oh, there could
If we-
possibly be 3 of them, and if all 3 of them can actually exist at the same time, or do we need to off them?
Yeah, do we need to fix this paradox? Basically, right?
It doesn't seem to be causing anything. You would guess from your knowledge of the arcane practices. Basically, I'm assuming Baruch was just listening in because he had nothing better to do. You remember 2 scholars having, literally a very large argument about the specifics of things. And if it was a problem, it would have already done something by this point.
Yeah. To pull in Doctor Who, I don't see anyone trying to cleanse the timeline by killing all of
But
us.
wait. What if this is all just like Schrodinger's cat, but with paradoxical entrapment involved in it? That we're both trapped and not trapped until we step outside the cathedral.
So we just need to make
that is a
ton
possibility.
of these Showers portents until we're a big enough issue that the log turtle notices us.
And then we'd have a shower portent army.
Mm-hmm.
You know I'm not really good in a fight, right?
Well, I mean, if there were 100 of you, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, we could just throw a whole bunch at you, and then whichever one of you is the latest one just stays behind the lines. Recursion.
Brooke will look at Shower's portent. You see, I'm somewhat of a specialist in the war of attrition. And if we can get more of you, that's more meat for the grinder.
Yeah, the thing is that probably won't calm the turtle down, which is the issue.
So you're saying we can't defeat the turtle in combat?
Can we fix the can we go, I don't know, jump around and fix the issues?
Well, that was his
Yes.
suggestion earlier. We were trying to find
We go
things to
back
do
in
other
time
than
and
that.
just like give the turtle some like chamomile tea to put him to sleep so he doesn't get angry.
Or drugs?
I don't see a wizard with time powers here. Do you?
Looks at Shower's portent.
Okay, I may have the perpetrator.
That's okay. I already incited you. I know who the perpetrator is.
Okay, fine. I may have accidentally caused the disruption of the space-time continuum, but that does not mean I can time travel. Or
Well,
I
if
get
it's
something
disrupted,
like that.
why can't we just take 2 steps backwards and give him some chamomile tea?
Wait.
No,
we
that
got-
just
Where you-
might work.
Where are you going to get the tea? We only have the cathedral right now.
I've got poison.
That's
I
not
got
going to
the
be.
tea.
That might
I
be
don't know where I
worse.
got this teacup, though.
What?
Oh. Wait, we got to think bigger. What if we kill the old timeline so everything converges on a new one?
That's what's happening right now.
Yeah, I think that's what's currently happening.
But we'll cease to exist because we're from this timeline. This timeline being erased.
I mean, I think you'll be spared, but that's a different thing entirely.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait a minute.
well,
What about the narrator? Hey, you up there?
No.
I call out to the narrator.
You hear Squeak's reply, I'm stuck in a room with a book. I am highly confused.
Wait, is that the
The
all-powerful
little
dragon at reading?
at reading, yeah.
Wait, is he talking through Squeaks or is Squeaks the narrator?
Squeak's the narrator, it seems.
Wait. If we came here, can you bring other people here? Like, what about people who are already dead and out of the timeline?
I mean, that sounds pretty baller, I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have thought of that earlier.
What about that guy that did the thing with the clocks? Maybe he's a time wizard.
No.
No? Oh,
Uh,
we killed him once.
I know
can kill
you're
him
new here. No.
once. Oh, okay.
so what do you want me to do on my end?
I mean,
Does it look
Find us a time wizard?
It looks
We-
like the intended thing is the holiday thing, but I might
That's-
be able to find a workaround.
fair. I mean, are you willing to admit specifically what you did, Showers?
Yeah, maybe taking responsibility is what ends it. Have you thought about not running away from it?
Why would I not run away from it?
Sometimes
No,
you
what I'm
gotta-
saying is, if he can tell us what he did, it may or may not be reversible. So I want to know what he did.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe in the true path to redemption, one must find acceptance, and in finding acceptance, one finds redemption, thus forgiveness.
I mean, if he accepts
You
that he did it,
sound like
we're still going
those
to be
two
erased.
ghosts that showed up at my house that one time that tried to get me to feel the true spirit of something. I just kind of slept through it, not gonna lie.
The winter solstice?
I don't know, maybe. There's like a young one, a slightly older one, and then some dude in a cloak that didn't say anything, just pointed ominously for some reason.
Did he have butterflies on his cloak?
Yes.
That was death.
Well, good thing I didn't open the door.
Can we defeat the log turtle?
It's an interdimensional creature. That's what Shower said.
Defeat? No. Calm down? Yes.
I think some chamomile tea would do him real good.
What if we
Uh,
dance?
It looks like you might need someone to... Let me flip through here. Okay. Looks like if we got Heraldus back, he might be able to do some shenaniganry and help us forward. You do actually hear, like, pages being turned, by the way.
Out
do
of the
we-
party, is he a good one?
Do we want Heraldic back? I don't know. I don't know enough about him.
Let's see. Founder of the kingdom fought a pantheon and won.
Wait a minute. If you're the narrator, can't you just turn the pages back to before this happened and let us know it's gonna happen so that we can stop this from happening?
I tried that.
That
It
would be
didn't work.
cheating.
I got told no, and the book rearranged itself, which was rude. Not gonna lie. I'm with you on this. Mister wants to strap me to a shield constantly.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's as much as that sounds like a good idea, I still think it'd be cheating.
I mean, that was the first thing I attempted, I'm not gonna lie, but it said no cheating. Like in big bold letters.
And one can never have enough AC, okay?
Yeah.
Because you can, well, you literally can't have enough AC because you can always get hit by a crit.
So it looks like you need to stabilize a little bit of the Day of Vows to get Heraldus back.
Okay.
Well, I guess
Preventing his death?
From what I understand, effectively, because people meeting and stuff on these various holidays, and then also not meeting changes the course of everything, which causes a paradox, which then causes it to crumble in on itself and then not exist.
also heraldic is effectively a deity.
Yeah, basically.
He literally killed a pantheon of gods.
Yeah, he sounds like someone who could fix a timeline.
So if you want anyone with bullshit powers, probably that.
Wait a minute. Killed a pantheon of gods, you say?
I mean, they were assholes, so...
Has nobody mentioned that to you? It's
You
like
remember-
common knowledge here.
I mean, he was from a...
No,
he
that's
is
what
from
I'm saying. That's what I'm.
yeah.
That was in character. Like, it's common knowledge here. Has nobody mentioned this?
You vaguely remember in, like, your foreign history class in, like, wherever you studied. Like, there was an offhand mention of, like, oh yeah, the Heraldic Kingdom had, like, a very nasty pantheon who would, like, literally, oh, some kid mocked me, so I'm gonna burn down your village. Until one person said, nah, I'm gonna pull Luna reverse and burn down your pantheon.
Yeah, I like him. He sounds good.
Sounds like Hobbes.
That would be weird.
I mean,
So
it wouldn't be
I look at,
weird, but it would be interesting.
I look at the third shower's portent and be like, all right, cool. So bring us to him or him to us.
I'm still tied up, you know.
No, I cut him free. I didn't just ungag him.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
No, I pulled out my dagger and I cut him free.
All right. Luckily, I managed to, and he literally air quotes this, by the way, acquire through legal methods.
If we didn't need you right now, you would be backhanded so hard.
Oh wait, I have something I can do here. One moment. And then suddenly a boot comes and hits Shower's portent in the face.
I don't have boot to the head on my... I should have that button, just boot to the head.
What's the intimidation for?
Threatened to break every bone in his body if he doesn't start telling the truth without beating around the corners, beating around the bush.
Okay. It was a very shiny thing. Look, some angels were after me over a debt. There was some sort of big fight with a bunch of dragons and gods or something, and I found this very shiny thing, and that's how I ended up here. And so I assume it can do the same thing.
Out of character. That's how he jumps between campaigns.
He's telling the truth because effectively at this point he's more scared of you than he is of any other repercussions for having such a thing.
I look at the Arcana users. I have no idea what he's talking about.
I'm not an Arcana user. None of us are Arcana users. We just have somebody just rolled really good on their Arcana.
I have a 4 to my Arcana.
I have
for
a 1.
reasons.
I'm a Wisdom caster.
And I'm a fighter.
And I am a narrator.
You're also a cute dragon.
Yay.
It also needs to be on my shield.
No.
What additional AC?
It wouldn't get you any AC.
See,
It-
dragons have natural armor. Natural armor added
He's
to
too-
shield equals more
that's-
AC.
That's not how that works.
Well, his natural armor is because he's so small, not because of it's actual armor.
Shower Portent starts fiddling with the device, like sweat pouring down his face a little bit because he's like looking back a bit for
Slap showers parton. Put the device down.
No, that's how we're moving through time.
Yeah, I don't want him to mess it up.
Well,
What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna. You know what? He puts it down. I'm not gonna say that.
Rook will raise an eyebrow at him.
Hey, I
you never
realized
say that. You never say that.
At least halfway through, that it was a stupid idea.
Hey, narrator,
We'll crack a
is there
knuckle or
user
two.
manual?
Is there a user?
It says get good.
Huh.
I
Okay,
pull
so
out
what
my
about you?
watch that's enchanted with time magic. Would this
Alright.
help?
Doesn't look like it.
No, I mean like paired with that thing.
Probably not.
I put it away. Okay. I thought I'd try.
We just-
It's the only temporal magic I have.
Can we just summon this guy, whoever it is we're supposed to save from the past, to us?
No, we have to go there to do it.
Yeah, he's currently listed as a non-entity. If you get him to be an entity, you should be able to interact with him.
I like the use of non-entity being a literal thing here. Much better than its non-literal sense.
I don't know. Try pressing buttons.
Okay.
What buttons are on the device?
A variety of various colorful buttons adorn this device.
I
Oh, no.
investigate the device.
Same.
It is a very odd spherical device.
I
that you
attempt
hear-
to attune to the device.
There is no attunement to the device.
Where's the
You
track?
hear
Hold on.
stuff going on inside of it, as if there's more things underneath the skin of said device.
How many buttons are on it?
You start counting them, and you realize there's more buttons than should be able to fit on the surface of it. And then your head starts hurting.
I try to push them all.
You just
I press.
grab
I
it and just press
button
everything.
43.
Well, also Alex roll a D100.
Okay.
I ask my deity for help. Oh, hey, that's actually really high. Too bad I need to roll low.
Yeah, you need to roll low.
I need to roll below 11. 11 or below? Something like that.
I press button 43. And apparently
Below
I press
11,
button
okay.
26.
Yes. And then the area around you swirls, and you're no longer in the temple.
For some reason, I went to find a elfin lad in a green cloak named Elite to get back to the Temple of Time. I don't know if this has anything to do with our journey, though.
1 sec, let me actually copy y'all over to the right map.
I hate my brother for getting that song stuck in my head.
Which song?
The new veiled Voxelar song stuck in my head.
Fair enough. Anyway,
Or Narmer, I think is what it's called.
You find yourself in a large mansion. There appears to be an old miserly man.
Can you shift ping us?
Does he have a top hat? And does he have a sickly boy working for him?
You haven't asked him yet, but he does have a top hat.
I hide wherever I can find a spot, even if it's hiding behind someone.
I look around and I realize Ecrit's not here. Well, I guess it's me for this one.
Showers is with you. All of the showers.
I don't think the bunny is whatever that symbol is anymore.
What are you looking around for, Mishkor Baruch?
Anything to help us figure out where we're at?
I glance around with my passive of a 19.
Yeah, both your passes are higher than that. It's an old mansion. It looks like not a lot of money is spent on like upkeep. Outside the windows, you see there's snow. There is faint singing outside. You don't think you ended up in the right place.
Okay, I'm gonna roll religion to see if I recognize this holiday.
Can I ask my spirit which buttons we need to press? Does the spirits know?
They would not know.
I start sneaking closer.
All right, you start sneaking closer. The religion check. It is the holiday of Blessings Day. The main figure for that is Fighter Bulg, the man with the sack, who goes around and brings blessings to the various people. You met one of his followers.
Oh, that's right. The orc we sent off to do stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good, because I can cast Bless and the like. Be the cleric.
And for like some dude who like has a
And I will
weak house,
keep a
there's, like,
sharp
nothing.
eye on Shower's portent so he doesn't slink away. You know what? Actually, I'm going to
Which
tie
one?
Shower's portent to me.
There's
You
3 of
have
them.
Get away.
Do you tie all of them to you?
Yes, every single Shower's portent is tied to me so they can't get away. Like
Okay.
those kitty harnesses.
See, that mini bodies might give you an AC bonus.
You have 3 showers portents tied to you currently.
Or at least a chance to not hit you and hit one of the showers on accident. Hello, sir.
What are you doing in my house?
We got teleported here.
I'm not giving out any charity for you lot. Now get out.
What if we pay?
I cast Bless on him.
What are you doing?
So you try to intimidate him.
Bless.
Listen, we're not here to steal anything. We don't want your money, and if you
Well-
don't fucking cooperate with us,
Well, I
We're
cast
gonna have
Bless
to
on
get
him
nasty.
and the whole party, of course.
look, we just want to set things right so we can go home. And if you don't cooperate, I'm gonna break every bone in your body.
Okay. What do you need?
I'm gonna let these 3 fellows here, points to the guys who are tied to me, and let them explain.
I
You're gonna
don't
listen.
bless the shower's portents, though, because then I'd have to use, like, a 5th level spell slot.
Showers portents just kind of shrugs. I think this might be something to restore something, but I don't know what the message here is. Like, honestly.
Unless you happen to have whatever his name is lying around here. A way to make a non-entity an entity.
I just have a counting house. I have no idea what to do with magic.
Listen, be jolly, love thy neighbor, give gifts, enjoy one another.
Or
Most
else.
importantly, be thankful.
Wait, did he say accounting house?
Yeah, counting house, yeah.
I cast geese on him.
Okay.
DC 17, what save is it?
You know what? I'm going to give him disadvantage for the scary hobgoblin.
Oh, he didn't even need disadvantage. I'm going to tell him to cancel half the debts of the people that owe him money. And if he doesn't do it, he'll probably die because he'll take 5d10 psychic damage.
And if he does survive that, Brooke's probably going to break every bone in his body.
Do we still
Spirit
have the item with us that lets us travel?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm forcing him to be in the spirit of the holiday, effectively.
He goes up and starts doing that. You feel like if this was like how to fix something, you probably would have gotten a passing grade.
Actually, you know what? I can, for 30 days, I can actually tell him to be, like, jolly and everything, because it's not just one thing. I can just give him a bunch of instructions.
Yeah.
So, like, a service. So, gleefully and joyfully cancel half the debts.
He begins to go and do so. A wombat appears next to you.
Oh, hello.
It stares.
Is it
I
not
look at it.
awoken?
It looks like it has a harness like one might attach to a sleigh or something on it.
What is it?
It's a reindeer analog. I love it.
Can I pick up the wombat?
Yeah.
I pick up the wombat.
You have acquired a wombat.
I hold the wombat, and I
what?
pet the wombat, and I cuddle the wombat.
You do so.
Well, I guess we should take the wombat outside. I don't know what it's doing inside a mansion.
I'm just walking, big ass scary hobgoblin full plate walking around holding the wombat, petting it.
Do I see anything shiny?
There's nothing shiny besides like candlesticks.
Okay.
Are they beeswax?
They are not.
I leave a couple beeswax candles.
Should we try again, or are we just gonna walk outside or something? Or
Well, I'm gonna see if there's anything else that needs to be fixed, because obviously that guy was being a Scrooge on a day that he's supposed to be giving.
yeah. What's the problem with money? Honestly,
Not
three
enough.
boots fly out of nowhere, hit all three shores, poor dead.
I mean, it's not money that's the problem, it's hoarding money for money's sake that's the problem.
He looks at you like he doesn't get it.
It's
He
an
doesn't
economy.
comment to avoid getting the boot.
Rook will pet the wombat, and on a backstroke, slap all three shower sporting, then go back to petting the wombat.
You head outside. It is snowing.
Snow.
You don't recognize this place.
Well, should we push a button again?
I think we should explore here a little bit. I don't think we fixed everything. Just the wombat appeared. It's supposed to be like a guy with a sack giving, like, blessings out.
Oh.
Wait a
Dude.
minute.
Hmm.
Hold on. Where's that? Do I know anything about this particular story / not story? Because it's totally not the story that we're all thinking it is.
I mean,
Out
I
of
rolled an
character.
18. Yeah.
Out of character, yes, this is a reference to the Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
I feel like with my religion check, I should actually know to go find a little kid in need. Because it was an 18?
Yeah. You know there was something about a kid needing help.
Okay.
There's
We
some
go
kid
look
that
for
needs help around here. I can sense it. And apparently you can too.
There is a seemingly like lower end area of the town.
I feel like that's a good direction to head. I turn and start heading there.
So do
Alright.
I with wombat in arms.
You pass by several houses before you find a dingy one just barely standing up.
Okay.
There are voices inside, hushed.
I knock.
Fairly thin man opens it. Yes?
Hello, is anyone in need here?
I mean, yes, but come in. It's probably cold out there for you.
Oh, why thank you. I enter.
Do the rest of your friends want in as well?
Guys,
It might be a bit tight.
Well, since he gave permission, yes, I enter the house.
What are you, a vampire?
A fae.
I
well,
would rather for the vampire.
I mean, it's
I'm gonna
very
just
obvious he's a
straight-
fae. I mean, he's a rabbit folk.
I'm gonna
Argon?
straight up just mean mug the rabbit folk. Like you lay a finger on any of your positions, I'm gonna break you.
Well, don't worry. I'm keeping a passive eye on him.
I don't
19.
steal from the poor. I steal from the rich.
What's your character's
Robin
name
Hood.
again?
It's Die Fleetfoot.
Fleetfoot? Okay.
We don't have much, but we do have a little bit of warm cider.
I assume this is a one-room house.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do I see someone who needs healing?
There is coughing from up the stairs.
Okay, yeah. Does somebody have a cold?
Yes, our little one has been sick for a while.
Oh. Well, in that case, I pull out a handful of gold, and I'll give them a little group of like 60 gold. Like, here, this should be enough to get you a doctor, right?
More than enough, thank you.
I also hand them.
I'm a cleric. Do you mind if I take a look?
Oh, certainly, certainly.
I also give them 30 rations because it looks like they haven't eaten.
Thank you. If you'll stay a moment, I can whip these up into something. His blessings day.
Oh, so that's when we are. Okay.
Subtract these.
I think I mentioned that, but
I'm trying to figure out of character, when the heck did I buy 40 rations?
you were worried we were going to keep track of rations. Is what was going on.
Well,
And I told you
well,
Michael
yeah.
doesn't do that, and then you bought them anyways.
Sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't. But you also just gave them a shit ton of food, so there is
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
30 rations.
I mean,
That's
it's
30 days worth of food, isn't it?
that's 30
Yeah.
days worth of food for one person.
Well, that'll last them a
It's also
while.
like hardtack, and I mean, it's better than nothing, obviously.
Yeah,
It's
Well, they
trail
obviously
rations,
haven't eaten in a while.
yeah.
at least not as well as a ration would do.
The man and wife start preparing what they can to make a pseudo feast out of the various rations.
Yeah, I go up and see little Timmy. I mean, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
You know what?
there's
Do they have a mess kit? Do they need a mess kit?
Oh, I'm sure they have dishes.
They do have dishes.
I wouldn't say they're great quality. but
There is
yeah.
a little girl sick, very obviously ill, in a bed in the top room.
All right. I guess I should start with medicine check.
I mean, I also have half a potion of healing I could just dump down her gullet.
Well, that's why I'm doing a medicine check first. Would that even help?
Medicine or direct healing isn't effectively what she needs. She needs something
No,
like
I'm doing like a check to see what, like,
yeah.
What
What
she needs.
That's what I was saying. I was
Yeah.
going off your medical check.
medicine isn't what she needs. I've known medicine, Michael.
Meaning like direct healing, like cure wounds or healing potion, she would need like something like lesser restoration or something along those
Oh,
lines.
okay. I cast Lesser Restoration.
Color begins to return to her face.
Second level spell. Let me just give it
Uh,
that spell slot. That's 2 second level spell slots gone.
She begins to get out of her bed. You can tell it's probably been a while for her.
Yeah, definitely
Stay
offer
easy
assistance.
there, lass.
Uh,
And I'll sit the wombat in her lap.
The wombat actually lets her ride it. As she directs the wombat to start heading down the stairs.
Okay.
Cheering emerges.
I hide 5 gold under her pillow.
You do so.
I smile in your general direction.
And the scene pauses in this of glorious happiness and hope.
Including for half the debtors in the town.
And the door opens, and you notice the wombat is no longer there, and the girl is being lifted by your parents. But you do see wombat tracks heading outside.
Follow the wombat tracks.
Follow that wombat!
There is a sleigh connected to several wombats, and a large figure cloaked, but with a large, kind of patchwork sack over her shoulder.
Happy Blessings Day.
Happy Blessings Day. Guess you were the lot that helped me be. There's a glare at shower sport.
I'll knock them upside the head. I'll knock all 3 of them upside the head so they have a goose egg on top of their head.
That had to be the weirdest experience I've ever had.
The third one was
Wait
the
a
most
minute.
tender because he's already had 2 of those.
Wait, we're dealing with paradoxes here, right? Can I just bear hug all 3 showers portent where they merge into one?
I'm gonna try to.
I don't think that's how it works.
I try to squeeze them together into one entity.
Roll a strength check.
Doesn't usually 2 things that shouldn't be in the same place at once touching cause a paradox?
Roll me a D100.
Remember Rose touching baby Rose?
Yep.
What?
I mean, that's the second time I've referenced that episode.
Well then, well then, well then.
It's either really good or really bad.
Showers portend. They begin being sucked into each other and disappear before your eyes.
You killed him.
Before a figure you see dashing on the rooftop of a nearby building.
Well, shoot, I follow.
No, they're coming towards us, I think.
No, he isn't like dashing as in moving, he's a dashing figure.
Oh.
Oh.
That is not what I got from that.
I was clarifying.
Yeah, I know.
Appears to be a tiefling in a purple jacket.
No, it showers.
Dressed as you would figure to be a like stereotypical heroic figure in like any bargain bin fantasy thing. As he leaps down and does a superhero landing next to you.
That's murder on the knees.
I am Berthie Sponte. It has been a while since I have walked these realms, and I can sense a terrible disturbance.
What does that
I look
rearrange
at it.
into?
I'd say, give me your coat.
Good question.
I'm cold. It's
Oh,
Blessings
certainly.
Day.
He immediately trusts you and hands you his jacket.
Holy crap. I can't believe that worked. I put it on.
I just saw your persuasion. I didn't realize you rolled.
Yeah.
It's a 2.
Now, I don't know exactly how I got here, but I have a feeling that injustice is afoot, and evil needs to be thwarted.
I just explained a really nice bear hug.
Well,
I don't
time
know
is
what
also
that-
being erased.
Actually, it's already been thwarted and hugged out of existence, really.
But-
You're a little late.
But we still have to fix the other holidays, guys.
Oh.
The
Not just a-
timeline is in danger.
Yes.
Ah,
Where's a speedster when we need one?
And I think it's your fault.
No, I don't think. If this is Shower's portent, he doesn't remember that it's Shower's portent. I whisper in your ear. Your very
Well,
large
that's
ear.
convenient. Yes, there's
Now-
evil afoot.
now, quickly, we must figure out how to sort this all out before we run out of time and a Deus Ex Machina has to occur to resolve all this.
Can we hold up the time thingy?
That's kind of a god in a machine.
Do you know how to use this?
I don't think he knows how to use much of anything.
Wait. I remember this. Ah, old friend. So many victories. But anyway, who are we looking for?
Heraldus?
I have not heard that name. Could you...
But he doesn't exist yet.
Narrator, could you please explain to the flashy tiefling?
Sure, let me send a picture, maybe.
Or
A
it
fo-
didn't happen.
A photo appears. Aha! Glorious.
What the heck is that? It's like a portrait, only like super fine and super accurate.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just laying around here.
Oh, I've
Along
heard
with a
of it.
bunch of things like need to compile notes or something. It's
What is
really
this?
weird.
Like a high definition photo in 4K?
It's a photograph, and we've only ever seen like painted portraits. It doesn't matter how high def it is; it's high def.
It's one of those new artificer things. I think they call it an arcanograph or something like that.
Yeah, but don't those usually like have chemicals in them and are super thick? This is like almost as thin as it's as thin as a piece of parchment.
It obviously proves we are on the side of right and just. And Birthday Sponte presses a button, and you all get warped once more.
You know, I can't believe I bear hug Shower's portents out of existence.
And he didn't even check his pockets first.
That's okay. We didn't need the worst person. We needed the worst person with his name rearranged. I did not say that out loud, by the way.
You find yourself in what looks like a ballroom.
I just want to point out right now my HP is 69.
Nice.
You find yourself in a ballroom with various tables and fine wine, various people chatting and talking. The door opens and 3 armored figures step in.
Are we sure this isn't where we bring back Blind Jesus?
I hide under a
Immediately-
table.
I have no clue where they went. I too tried to hide though. I wonder how well that. Nope. Oh yeah, I'm wearing heavy armor. I forgot.
Yeah, people just kind of look at you like, why, okay, and kind of go back to mingling.
I noticed them noticing me, and I just like sit down at a table instead, or the same table without knowing that the herring gun is under the table.
I start trying to steal bottles of wine from tables when people are not noticing.
I slap your hand as you try to take the bottle in front of me.
You see 2 of the figures break off from the third to go mingle with the guest. The third pulls off his helmet. It is the Wood Elf Heraldus. It is surprising to see him in the flesh, considering, unlike a normal elf, he basically would probably stare eye to eye with a Goliath.
Oh.
All right. What holiday is this? If it is a holiday.
It is a holiday, and it's Day of Vows, i.e. a similar event to Valentine's and stuff like that.
People tend to like renew their vows and stuff.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I can definitely cast ceremony if anyone.
Uh,
I assume this is the man right here.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
I walk up to him and introduce myself.
as you're walking up towards him, you notice a small figure having slammed back a shot of some sort of alcohol hop onto the table. It appears to be a goblin of some sort.
Oh, I didn't change my spells. I definitely would have had ceremony for this one shot.
And
Oh no, it's prepared. Where is it? Never mind, we're good. Move on.
she initiates and begins leading Heraldus on a dance through the tables, which she is dancing on top of the table to make up for the height difference.
Is that why they're laid out like this?
Oh, that's cute.
Your good newfound buddy, Birthday Sponte, is coming up with you. And almost like sort of a video game prompt kind of pops up before all of your eyes that says prevent interruption of the dance. As
Press X to interrupt. Press B not to interrupt.
several shadow-like entities begin popping in.
Oh, hell yeah. I start attacking those fuckers from hiding.
Like I run over, throw myself up like Tipo said. It's like, you shall not pass.
All right. Your newfound friend joins you. You hear a familiar voice complain from this table. Yeah, you guys really had to rely on that guy? As another shower's portent is taking advantage of the distraction and drinking.
I will lasso him and squeeze him into this guy.
You're making him more powerful.
That's the point.
It doesn't appear to be working, and these things start moving and phasing through you in attempts to get towards the dancing couple.
Well, I guess I could move myself
So-
under a table.
What do I know about Heraldus?
Does ghosty mode stop them?
Roll a history check, and you can attempt the ghosty mode.
I attempt ghosty mode.
All right, you're going ghost. You
Well,
are
I mean,
able to
that's
physically
25.
interact with the thing now.
Oh, okay. I grab it and I throw it back where it came from.
Put
Put that thing back where it came from. Boom, boom, boom.
Heraldus basically, for the most part about his history, did pretty much nothing worth of note. He was a lord. He got married to a tiefling woman. At some point, she died, and that's where history took a turn. Because before that, he was like trying to keep things good, but following the lead of the king, who had been corrupted by the evil pantheon at the time. With the death of his wife and everything that occurred after, he went from, I'm just going to follow things and be a dutiful husband and take care of my kids, to, all right, revolution's happening. Everyone get in the bus, let's go.
How did she die?
Yeah.
It was something that could have... The things are vague. The implications you get is it was set up by the king because he feared the influence and power Heraldus had, which, looking back, you can tell, backfired very poorly.
Well, I could have told him if I was alive during the time and his advisor, I would have said, you don't mess with his woman.
What happens if I kill the king now?
I don't think you would know that no matter what you roll.
And insights for seeing if somebody's telling the truth or not.
Oh,
Yeah, insights for reading body language.
okay.
Supposedly, he had another marriage after he became king, but to whom is unknown. It was not officially recorded.
Okay, so is this the tiefling that he's dancing with, or...
It is a goblin woman. You recognize her as the slightly infamous arcanist known as Pokestick.
Ah. Okay. Careful, she might have a stick.
The shadows start to get aggravated.
Oh yeah, I said I start attacking them.
Yeah, what was this holiday again? It was
Day of Vows.
So why are there shadows here?
They appear to be trying to prevent this, since effectively the holiday does not exist, so this event could not happen.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around and start asking people if they want me to cast ceremony for them for free.
Alright. Those of you who want to fight the shadows, roll to fight the shadows.
Oh, like initiative?
Just
Maybe.
tell me how many silver I have to spend for this.
Whoops, I forgot to click my token.
Oh, that's a good initiative too. You can change it. Oh, okay. Somebody changed it. I'll just be in initiative so that, if I decide to join in, I'll just, be able to.
Alright. Day Fleetfoot, you are hiding beneath a table, camouflaged.
All the shadows that I see, like all these little round dots are shadows.
Yeah, they're actually like more humanoid. I just couldn't find a good token.
Yeah, there's not any good shadow tokens. Not free ones, anyways.
Well, I'm assuming that my stealth is still active.
Yes.
Yeah, you haven't revealed yourself, so yeah.
So I move from table to table. Wait, I forgot to
I
do
think
the
that's more
measurement.
than your movement. You got to measure your movement, bud.
I've got 50.
That's only 30 feet, yeah.
Okay.
I think to move wall stealth, you have to go half. I might be wrong.
That's
that's
during
good.
like overland travel.
Okay.
But I don't think that's like in combat.
So
I can check.
this guy right here is the one that we're trying to protect, right?
You're trying to
No.
prevent the interruption of this man.
Oh, that man? Cool.
The goblin is on the table dancing with him because of the height difference.
That's right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just start attacking the shadows. So,
I suggest you
Assassin
start with
kicks
that
off.
one.
yeah, assassin kicks off, and I'm just going to start going till each one of them dies. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, that one disappears.
Cool.
Alright.
I'll attack this one right here. Ooh. I don't think that hits.
Yeah, no. That's a natural one.
That was
Cool.
just your offhand, right?
No, I have 2 attacks, so I'm going to spend a key to get Flurry of Blows. I will attack that one again.
I believe that uses your fist with flurry, or I might be wrong.
Flurry using my bonus action, so I can make 2 attacks, 2 unarmed attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't do that because you're holding your daggers.
He can kick. Kicking is included in monk stuff.
Yeah, I'll kick.
Meaning not roll the daggers again.
Yeah. Unarmed, like he could headbutt people, which, being a rabbit, that might be pretty bad for that other person.
That shadow disappears.
Yeah, hiding says nothing about half movement.
I will move forward 1 to attack this one that is directly to the right of me, and I think Assassin still applies because I should still have an advantage. And I'll hit that one.
Why would you have advantage?
The
Assassin.
target hasn't acted, and it's the first time he's attacked.
Let me double check, but I think that's how it works.
Yeah, Assassinate. I have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that's not taken turn in the combat yet.
Wouldn't they all have been at an advantage then?
Yeah. And I will. Wait, hold on. Let me double check.
Well, you can't flurry of blows again.
Okay, yeah, I was just looking. I only have second wind. Okay, so that will wait. Okay. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Baruch.
Okay. Well. Let's see. I'll take a step here.
All right.
And start with the one in front of me and working clockwise.
Okay.
We're going to go with attack numero uno.
It is obliterated.
Okay. I can't look and see. Okay. Now this one. Attack numero dos.
That one falls as well.
Now this one. Attack numero tres.
One falls as well.
Step forward here. Action surge. Now start with this one.
Yes.
And moving right.
Counterclockwise, baby.
Roll the attacks.
First attack.
All right.
Next one.
It's so nice having someone with plus 12 to attack.
Yeah.
Also gone.
And then the next one.
All right.
I get the feeling you'd have to roll a 1 to miss.
Alrighty. That's all 6 of my attacks.
All right. Sudosu.
I'm gonna dash over here while they're dancing and ask if they, you two seem like a lovely couple. Would you like to go through ceremony?
They don't really pay attention to you. They're currently engrossed with each other. Heraldus looks.
That's why I was trying to ask.
Heraldus looks amused at the situation because he wasn't expecting anyone to, and Pokestick is laser focused.
I poke stick with my quarterstaff. Poke stick with the
Well,
stick.
you dash, so
Well, I'm not attacking. I'm just interacting with an object.
that is fair. Yeah, there's no response.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get their attention, obviously.
It does not seem to work.
You know what? No, it's it's gonna take like what, an hour to cast it. So
They begin dancing forward slightly faster than before, reaching this table. The shadows begin to move as they really dislike people pulling this shenaniganry. As they start swarming.
Yes.
you're being surrounded.
How far can the ones in the back move?
You see them basically almost like teleport.
Blink step.
They ghosty boys and they angy.
I mean, that doesn't seem like too far, honestly. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to see what a regular ghost. I know these aren't regular ghosts, but I want to see what a regular ghost. A regular ghost can fly 40 feet.
The group around Mr. Baruch attacks like a large, basically in unison, effectively. Because effectively I'm treating them like a pseudo-swarm from Pathfinder.
What?
They also
so
have-
these guys.
Yeah, basically. They also have a really fun thing.
Oh boy. They're also all with advantage because they're all flanking.
Well, I'm not gonna. Their attacking is 1, so I'm rolling like 1 die, effectively.
But don't they have advantage? Baruch's pretty hard to hit, I mean.
So, quick question, Cody, because I'm bringing back this very fun mechanic.
Oh no.
Oh, don't tell me. Not the
Well-
dreaded touch AC.
What's 10 plus your dex?
I don't want to talk about it.
Is it 10?
I don't want to talk about it. No, it's more than 10.
Okay, good.
It's
It's more than 10, but less than 12.
11.12.
yeah. So that would hit your.
Oh, wow.
As they reach into you, they're one of them destroyed from your reaching into your swarm of spectral energy because you're rude like that.
Hold on. I need to refresh roll 20. It's being possessed.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense. We're fighting ghosts.
It heard the word touch AC. It's like abort. This is 5th edition.
Did you put the tag 5th edition?
I did. I don't know if I did or not.
Yeah, we're using 5th edition character sheets. It would know anyways.
Has your roll 20 been refreshed?
Yes, I refreshed it.
Okay.
Do me a favor, move one of the ghosts and stuff to make sure it's not pork still. Okay, move it back. There we go. Well, let me do this. No test. Did that move for you guys?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we should be good.
And your strength is temporarily reduced by 2.
Oh,
My strength?
Yes.
just put your original in parentheses.
Do I not get a save versus that?
No, that was an attack.
That's the damage they deal.
Yeah, it's strength drain. They roll to hit rather than you rolling a save.
Okay, Michael, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Jot this down real quick. 20. That's my strength, because I'm just going to do this.
What? Yeah. It'll take a long rest to get that back. At least it doesn't take a long rest for 1 point. You're not going that far, are you, Michael?
No. That's the party stays in town for 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah, no.
I
you'll get
do
them
know,
all-
however, you do not want that to hit 0.
Yeah. They do
Yeah,
the same.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, if my strength dropped below 10, I think I get, like, literally crushed by my armor.
I don't
Yeah.
think that mechanic's in 5e.
Mr. Day Fleetfoot.
Yeah.
My legs would freaking break. I wouldn't
No,
be able to lift
well,
my
there's no
sword.
strength requirement for armor, so somebody with
Yeah, there
negative-
is. Heavy armor, you have to have a strength of 14 or more to wear it.
There is. He would be unable to move.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For full
The-
plate, you have to have 14 strength or more. I'm pretty sure is what it is. Maybe it's 13. There is a strength requirement for full plate.
Oh, you're a freaking
15.
monk.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I am.
So you have the unarmored defense, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So in that case, your AC is actually 17 versus these peeps.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. As they don't get the glorious touchy touch.
Hell no.
Touch AC's evil.
Worry not, comrades. I shall banish them.
Oh no.
As
Please do.
light surrounds Mr. Birthday Sponte, and several of the spectral entities dissipate before his holy light. Day Fleetfoot, you felt like these things wanted to reach into your soul and do bad things to it.
Yeah, I do. I'm still gonna punch him.
Yeah, you might want to punch them because
Okay,
they're
so-
being rude.
Just a heads up, if your strength is lower than the requirement, it just reduces your speed by 10.
Okay.
All right, first attack, and this is going to the one that is closest to our protective targets. Ooh.
That misses.
Yeah, it does. I will again apply that with my second attack.
That
Just
hits.
All right.
Goes away.
And then I will spend a key point again to do Flurry of Blows. The one directly above me.
Yep.
And
No, funnily enough, I did bless us.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at my rabbit hop. Oh, that's bonus action. Okay, never mind. So I will go ahead and I will punch at the one that is currently at. Give me a second. I will punch at that one.
Rolled it. Yep.
13 miss or hit. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to be cruel and have a shit ton of these things that like take a really long time to die and then have touch again.
Fair.
Might be your average Pathfinder encounter at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that will be my turn.
Baruch, these things touched you. It was not nice.
Yeah, we're gonna touch them right back, but with a 34-inch blade wreathed in spectral flame.
Mhm.
Yeah, we gonna stab this one here at 12 o'clock, and we're clockwise.
All right.
We're gonna go stabby stabby.
It is gone.
Next one. Stabby stabby.
It is also gone.
Next one. Stabby stabby. Be it. So they do strength damage, they don't do health damage?
Correct.
Okay.
Sudosu.
Considering that these two are a little bit too engaged in the dance, I'm gonna walk my 30 feet, and then I'm gonna check distance here with an aura. What's the distance of that spell again? I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians at the base 3rd level. So when they start their turn, they're going to have to make a save. Or take
And it's
half.
for half. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's for half damage.
And the save is DC 17.
Yeah.
Which is
happens-
immediately, because that's the end of my turn.
Which, yeah, effectively their thing, because even with half, they start fading into non-existence.
And that's the only reason I put that aura up, so that he wouldn't have to measure everything. Okay, I can remove the aura. Well, no, because I might move.
Yeah, they look at you like, man, fucking rude.
If it passes through the area, it has to make the save.
Yeah, they saw what happened.
Yeah, I know. I'm just reminding you.
So it means effectively that one's the only one who can actually, like, do anything. The other
Reach,
ones
yeah.
have to
They
actually
definitely can see
dash.
the physical, well, maybe not physical, the not so physical spirit flying around you.
Yeah.
Did they
They're-
just one of them can attack, the other ones are just dashing?
Yeah, pretty much.
None of them were adjacent to anyone, so
Yeah, because all the ones adjacent to you died on the start of the turn.
yeah, that one died. You can't see my aura, but my aura reaches that square.
Yeah. And so one of them attempts to touch Heraldus. One of them fails at doing its goddamn job.
Yeah.
He doesn't even notice. They continue dancing. The other ones are so shocked by the other one's ineptitude, they don't get attacks of opportunity. They deserve this.
They're so inept. They just lose on my turn. Well, their next turn. If there's any still standing.
A lot of the bad touch people have gone away.
Well, considering, depending on how many key points he has left, he could do 5 attacks, and I got 3. So,
Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying if there's any left standing, I'll just walk to where they're in my area of effect, and they'll die on. They'll probably die on the turn. So
First attack, the one below me.
All right, it goes away.
Second attack, this one here on the right.
I don't think they're going to make it past this.
I'm assuming you move forward a little bit and do.
Oh, wait,
punch.
do you have any key left?
Yeah, I've got key. I've got 3 left. So I'm going to burn 1 key, unarmed attack the one right in front of me. And when he's gone, I'm going to move forward and do my last attack. And then I will turn and battle.
And, yeah, assuming combat's over, I'm going to drop my Spirit Guardians.
Combat ends. Confetti pops out of nowhere.
You.
The dance reaches effectively the bar. Heraldus dips at the end of the waltz and everything freezes, except Heraldus, who looks confused.
Oh, okay.
He's awake.
We saved your holiday from going away, apparently?
Well, not my holiday, but
Well,
I guess I was important to it.
Yes.
hey, you and that goblin, were you two, engaged or something?
There's a moment where you can kind of tell as, like, other memories and stuff filter in. Yes.
Did you marry her?
I'm sorry for your
Wait,
loss.
I thought she was supposed to be a tiefling, not a goblin.
His
first wife
was a tiefling. He had 2 kids, who you saw enter with him. She died from the first...
Pokestick also died.
And so after the death of his wife, he then pulled a god of war. As you do.
Yeah. Rage Against the Machine. I get it.
Pretty much. He blinks a few times. That is a lot of information to process.
Well, it's about to get worse. Hey, narrator.
Yes. All the papers are flinging about all over the place.
Hey, is there a harvest,
Is there a harvest holiday? Yeah.
Yeah. Mind if we go there real quick?
Wait, do we bring him with?
Oh, we're just reestablishing the timeline. I mean,
Okay, one out of character real quick. Does anyone have any need to get going because it is 8?
I'm good. I am free all the time now.
Same.
You're good?
Yep, we
Right.
good.
Okay, was making sure.
yeah, because this would be extra if we did the harvest holiday.
Alright, can you tell me why you've apparently had to remake me as an entity?
I glance at
Log
Shower's
turtle going on
portent.
a rampage. Log turtle going on a rampage. Long story.
Shower's portent. Does that ring a bell?
Need you to fix it. Log turtle gonna kill us all.
You have to become entity again. I think that's how that went.
Well, he is.
I am entity.
Well, you were unentity or something like that. You were not, but now you.
I was a
need-
non-entity, yes.
Yeah.
We heard something about ET phone home, and then now we're here.
Entity phone home. Perfect. Wait, is that not what you meant?
Alright. So we need to calm the log turtle then.
Yeah.
Boy. Well, I can bring you to it and help.
Who has the time device?
Wait, you were using a device?
No, that's out of character. Who has it?
That would probably be me, because I pressed the button.
No, I think he pressed the button.
Birthday Sponte. Press the button for you. Because you're like, hey, can you use that? And he's like, oh yes, this old thing.
Does he still have it, though?
He probably handed it back to Baruch.
Oh. Can I see that real quick?
Yeah, sure. Baruch will just toss it to you.
I try to pull the best person aside.
Yes, what do you need?
Can you send me to the Harvest Holiday real quick?
Why would you need to go to the Harvest Holiday?
Because I want to bring back the Harvest Goddess,
Which one?
the Goddess of Bees.
Oh, she's not the one for that holiday, to clarify.
Do you know which one she's for? Because I didn't have much training. She was kind of already gone, or mostly gone. It's
Well,
complicated.
judging from the context clues I picked up, and this pamphlet that says lore on it for some reason, he tucks it away.
I was definitely reaching for it. Then I remembered if I have to, I can always spend money for legend lore.
Wait.
Uh,
A question.
Hmm.
Is there a holiday related to Baruch's pantheon?
there's a holiday adjacent in the kingdom. It's adjacent because it deals with death, effectively. So sometimes you might see people practice it in the Empire of the Five. Mostly
I mean-
because it involves Death himself, so...
'Cause it might give us some hints on what to do with the Prayer Eater, too, you know? Just saying.
Anyways, what holiday was that?
For Death or the Harvest?
The Harvest one.
Both.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Harvest Feast. Forgot the
Hmm.
goddess's name. But... effectively, the deity behind it is about effectively the cycle of it, less your goddess, even though she does have a very similar set, mostly about the growing, withering, and dying of it. It is the free deity, as it were, for those of you who like rhyming.
Reula, I believe. Mine.
Yeah, that is yours.
But is there a holiday, or was it only a local? I know there was something that they did to worship other than just the beeswax candles.
Yeah, she was more of a local goddess. These are like
Right.
holidays celebrated out.
I was
across
hoping
the
that there was maybe a vacancy, but that's obviously not the case.
Yeah. Effectively, she lacks the
Devout
Present.
follower.
presence.
Oh, I'm working
and-
on the devout following part.
Yeah.
I mostly just want to find her worthy vessel to bring her back, and I was hoping that would help. I
I
mean,
have a
she
feeling
could.
you might run across one soon. He
I mean-
looks in a direction, like off in the distance for some reason.
Well, also, I was thinking that even if the holiday wasn't for her, that the person might be attending the holiday. So, you know, harvest goddess. But if
We'll
you don't
bring
think
it
it'll
back
work,
in this-
then
Yeah, it's a mostly non-canonical thing. Something like that is safe for a mostly canonical session.
well, I mean, I was hoping for clues more than anything. Honestly, I didn't think I would just be able to manifest her. That would have been insane. Or him. The new vessel could be a dude. I don't judge.
But wait,
Uh,
What?
if there's a holiday that's like associated with death, right?
Mhm.
Could this hall fix it by going there and making Sheriff's Portent realize that he can't always outrun death and eventually he will have to die, thus averting this whole crisis in the process?
I think because of the pact he made with the angels have yeah.
the fourth Showers Portent at this point, who's slightly buzzed. I'll let you know, I've outrun that one at least twice.
Yeah, how about angels?
Death comes
That-
for
that-
us all, my friend. Death comes.
Not
for
if
us
you
all.
run fast enough.
Or if you
What
shove them in
about
a bag.
What about angels? I heard something about angels earlier in a deck.
Don't ignore that. I'm fine.
I
guess
pull out
you
a
could-
deck of playing cards and just mindlessly shuffle them.
I mean, I guess he could always end up shoving death inside a burlap sack.
Never
This is
do
just a
that.
deck of cards that was in the bar. by the
They
way. I don't
chased
have
you for a while after that. Something about you should have watched it beforehand.
We have to wash death?
No, the bag.
The burlap sack.
Yeah.
I
I'm
just
not
throw
gonna
in
not
the
use
Ace of Spades in Showers Portent's general direction.
He slaps it. He flails at it.
Since obviously my character wouldn't know that, it's perfect for the one shot that's non-canonical for me to do that.
Pearl, this turns to you. So would you like to go and face the log turtle, or would you like to go and check out Butterfly's Day, as it were, Mr. Baruch?
I hand the time device back to Brooke. Apparently I won't be needing this.
If you're wondering, that is the holiday you were wondering about, the one involving death.
Wait, I got a question. Day asks. So since we've actualized you into an entity, does that mean that from here on out you're going to continue to exist?
Yes, that was the point.
Yes.
So why don't we feed him a whole bunch of information that he might need to know about everything that happened from the past into the future, so that way...
It's
Oh, no.
unfortunately doesn't work like that. As soon as this is resolved, things will be put as they were.
I don't know why I know this quote, but wibbly wobbly, timey wine.
Meaning, part of the turtle's job is to move things that aren't there. That includes information. You ever had the feeling of deja vu?
A couple times, yeah.
Hey, look, there's deja vu. Hey, look, there's deja vu.
It's
Oh no,
like,
I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry, inside out.
most likely the log turtle is probably involved with that. Not only can
It's just a glitch in the matrix, yeah.
it remove people as necessary until needed, it can also remove information.
And apparently deities? No, we can't hear you.
Yeah, that's fair. It was worth a try.
Things that have happened. Try talking now. No,
I hear someone.
I don't.
Not Griffin.
Oh, no, sorry. I hear you talking. I don't know who's missing.
Cody.
Gotcha.
Hey, we can
The log turtle has taken your mic.
You have been culled from the timeline.
Hopefully Death hasn't taken his mic. He's leaving Discord and rejoining.
How about now? Can you hear us?
Yes!
Yeah.
Praise the log turtle, yes!
No.
He has returned your microphone to working order.
So, probably
That's
after
why I
we
stay.
resolve.
To answer your question.
You want to
I
go?
want to go
then?
meet. I want to go meet Papa Death.
All right. You see, magic.
I think it's that
both
black button with a butterfly on it.
You see Heraldus's arms get encased by both arcane and divine magic, because effectively he is in fact a cheat code.
He did ascend to godhood after already knowing how to use arcane. So, I mean,
Oh, wait, he's the Talus of Athorum?
Basically, he did that. He's technically not a deity. He's still mortal, but he effectively is equivalent.
his
So
power
he's
level is
Sigmar.
that of a deity.
Yeah, effectively, he found the glitch in the system, and everyone else is like, the heck is this shit? And he's like, sup.
He's 20th level wizard and 20th level cleric.
So he's Talos/Sigmar. Got it.
Yeah. As a portal opens up in front of him.
Okay, I guess the portal works too.
Follow me. This is
follow.
less random than the device you had.
I don't know. It clearly has a black button with a butterfly.
It's connected to more than this set of worlds.
I glance at showers. Oh. Don't want to accidentally end up in the angel one, do we?
We cannot let him have this when we're done.
I don't think we're going to have a choice.
Heraldus nods. A path glows before you in this basically ceaseless void as he starts leading the way.
I see flashes of a turtle druid.
Various images kind of pass you. Most of them faster than you can...
A dragonborn druid that was
make
once a
any note
rogue.
of. Yeah, faster than most anything you can make a note of. For a moment, though, to your left, you see two stained glass images.
My brother! Oh, he's gone.
One is obviously presenting a king with a very literal thing, symbolize the metaphor of him being bound to his subjects and vice versa, using the imagery of chains, as it were. The king seems resigned in his position. The stained glass next to him is that of a queen, who is in a similar predicament to the king, but is not resigned, but frightful of her position, and is locked away. And yet, ever onward into the dark, you keep walking.
Okay.
Is that a Kingdom Hearts reference?
The dark thing, or
The stained glass?
actually no.
Because that's very Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I keep thinking of the fight where you have to fight the Heartless while standing on the stained glass floor.
Well, the stained glass also like denotes which kingdom is nearby and stuff.
Yeah.
You pay any more attention to the things next to you, or you just face forward and march on?
Brooke's gonna take it all in.
You hear echoing in the distance. Sure thing, boss.
Brooke's gonna take it all in.
Do I notice anything with my passive?
Yeah, one thing afterwards sticks with you. You notice what appears to be a series of actual, like, hearts.
Oh, like hearts?
Yes.
Okay.
What? At first it looks like names engraved, but it isn't. There isn't like any sort of wounding or scarring. So it's almost as the hearts had those words etched in them from the start.
Is one of them mine?
No. They are in a language none of you know.
One of them says Sora.
The interesting
I'm
thing
sorry,
to
you
note-
just keep walking into Kingdom Hearts stuff. Maybe not the literal heart part, but
all of them look like the words naturally occurred on the surface of the heart.
I feel like you
exception of-
reach out and you can't touch them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
can't
try.
physically.
Wait.
With the exception of two.
Wait, can I cover the hearts with my hands to cause a total eclipse of the heart?
That sounds
I would
like a
have
really
to
bad
ask-
idea.
I would have to ask you to turn around, Bright Eyes.
Let me just start reading this session from the start.
Uh,
I could probably
With the
play the
exception-
VOD, actually.
with
You
the
could probably
exception,
what?
Play the VOD.
with the exception of two, all of them have basically what appears to be some sort of word naturally occurring within their flesh. Except for the top two, who look like that words have been crossed out via some method. It looks like a bladed instrument and a new set of words engraved. It is the same for both of those hearts.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Too bad I don't have my third backup character here with his Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Yeah, I also have a feeling like they didn't want me here because then I could have made one of you been able to read that.
Can you not do that from a distance?
No.
Wait, does no one have comprehend language?
I don't. I'm a cleric.
I don't
wouldn't
have
take it
magic.
even. I wouldn't take it even if it's in my list.
But it's so useful.
Heraldus looks kind of sheepish. I haven't learned that really either. I didn't need to understand this violence.
Doesn't look like it. I can't learn it anyways.
Do the ghosts know how to speak it / read it?
Roll me a percentile.
I could try Legend Lore, but I have to have a name. I don't have a name, so... Also, I don't have the components.
I can tell you it's primordial. When the ghost pipes up.
Primordial.
No, I know Celestial.
Language of the elementals.
Well, let's see. I can reuse that until she actually helps, right?
See, this is where my 140-page backstory comes in hand. Brooke
If
secretly
your deity
speaks
intervenes,
primordial.
you can't use this again for the. Otherwise, you can use it again after you finish. Oh, we haven't had a long rest thing.
Oh, well, yeah, because we haven't had a long rest between you and doing the legend lore.
No, not Legend Lore.
Were you
Divine
thinking of doing?
Intervention.
Yeah.
Legend Lore, I have one more spell slot, but I need components for that. And a name is actually required, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know what it says. I just know it's primordial.
Name or describe a person, place, or object. Oh, never mind. Anybody have the components for Legend Lore on them?
What is it specifically?
Incense worth at least 250 gold pieces, and 4 ivory strips worth at least 50 gold pieces each.
No, I don't have those on me.
I don't have enough money to buy them. So.
Yeah.
I have.
The only reason I was able to cast it before is because it was the kingdom basically gave me the materials for it. Claus Digby provided, I should say. I'm gonna. How well could I just straight up copy down what I'm seeing?
Fairly well.
Because I should, from being. Maybe I don't have paper. You would think I would have paper considering my background.
I would presume you would probably have something to write something down on you.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna copy down the characters.
I was just saying we could just carve it in someone's flesh.
That sounds like a bad idea. You don't know what would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
you
note down the symbols really quick.
As you finish walking and appear at the other end of the portal, a familiar hobgoblin sitting on top of a hill with a spread out before him and drinking some tea.
Hobbs?
It is Hobbs. Yeah.
Hobbs! I wave.
He looks behind you. Aren't you all doing something?
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
As he's looking at you, then looks, Heraldus. This is where I talk to myself as I am a DM.
Yep. I try to avoid those moments.
Wait.
Hey,
This is supposed to be Death's thing, right?
Yes, remembering the past. I just started.
Is Hobbs death?
No, Hobbs is remembering the past.
Hobbs has experienced a lot of death because he's that old, effectively. Typically, going to these places have something to do with the day. More so than effectively the person being there, initially being the incarnation of things. To clarify.
Right, because the Christmas analog, Day of Blessing or whatever it was, the deity wasn't there until after we finished doing it.
Would you like some tea?
Yes.
I would love some tea, dear friend.
Couldn't we also get some tea to go, just in case?
Certainly. What brought you here?
Shower portent?
Well, I think Baruch wanted to speak with Death. Or something.
Is that what you wished?
Kind of.
Is there any drink you prefer? Tea? Ale? I have a selection.
Something that would make a very, very large creature very sleepy.
Oh yeah, for the log turtle, that would, yes.
I might have something.
Rupert's kind of look at Hobbs. Something for a very tired old soldier.
You sound like a friend of mine.
He probably hands you what he's drinking.
He hands you, it's a very odd tea. You don't necessarily recognize the plants on it, well, in it, effectively. But it's a very strange thing. It effectively almost goes through the various, like, herbal flavors you might associate with, like, various seasons. Along with tinges of some fruit in the background.
Yeah.
Do you think of anyone? Anyone who might not have been part of your order that Baruch is not connected to anymore?
Kind of. All of them, I guess you would say. And that's mainly because Brute carries them with him. You know, this is out of character, obviously.
Yeah.
You know. You know, remembers all his fallen brothers, all his fallen friends. I imagine he would, like, be thinking about this while staring into the tea, you know? Like, just looking at his reflection in the tea.
Yeah. Hobbs kind of mirrors you. You know, you remind me of someone. Old friend of mine. Soldier like yourself. Didn't know when to quit. Well, I guess I wouldn't say that's the right phrase. Couldn't quit. I tell you of the time he had a really large sword. And he got it stuck in the roof of a house we were visiting. It took him at least an hour to pull the thing out. You notice one of the spirits you've talked to before kind of look a bit sheepish.
Can I call that spirit forward?
You can certainly try.
I'd like to just hold my hand forward and like a little gentle flame, you know, kind of like say it's okay, you can come forward.
He's gonna be pissed.
And then I'll go ahead and slowly let the power flow forth until the spirit manifests, you know, gently bringing him here.
You're lucky it's his day, otherwise I wouldn't show up. Before he's the hobgoblin with the Hob 2 engraved on the side of his neck, large sword on his back, looking very sheepish. Hey, you fives. Long time no see. Hobbs gives him a glare and then brings him into a hug.
Into a hug.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, why would he be angry for me? Because I don't understand that.
Hob 2, the second founder of the Hobgoblin Empire, said he's going to be pissed at me, effectively. Was his thought. What you remember of what happened to the second founder is he basically pulled the heroic sacrifice martyr bullshit and literally cut a bridge in half, collapsing it and bringing an enemy army and himself to fall to their death. So you presume he probably didn't talk that plan through with everyone involved.
Or
And that's
anyone
why
involved.
And that's probably why he thought he might be pissed. He also called Hobbs fives.
Yeah, so he's the fifth.
Yeah.
Okay, I already gathered that much.
So you presume it was basically him not being able to interact and talk with Hobbs for such a long time that he just presumed what Hobbs would do if he ever encountered him again. Yes. At that point, several butterflies land along your shoulders, Baruch.
Several butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
Baruch will just kind of close his eyes and take a sip of the tea. Not really do much, just kind of wait, you know. He knows that death comes for us all, and it's not a matter of if he's gonna die, but a matter of when.
Mm-hmm. You feel a figure sit next to you. Hello. I believe you were looking for me. A man dressed in white, with a hat and hair that kind of shadows and covers his face, so you cannot tell what he looks like. If you were to, the smell of antiseptics effectively fills the air, almost like a hospital.
He smells like a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
God, that's awful.
he visits there a few times.
Now I forgot what I was gonna ask him. No, so basically, hold on. This whole holiday is like about coming to terms with like the end of a cycle, right? Moving on.
Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's remembering someone you've come to terms with passing, and pulling a more Day of the Dead thing. Sometimes it's very somber. Sometimes it isn't. It depends effectively on what's needed. But typically, people do associate that with it a lot.
So wait, like, because this is one of the things, but basically we were supposed to be like restoring it, right?
Yeah.
So did we already restore it?
You have the feeling that you might have, yes.
Yay. Then I guess I ask him if he's able to help us with the log turtle.
What help would you ask of Death?
Well, since somebody caused all this, stares at Shower's portent, and someone's been running from you,
In quotes,
stares at Shower's
perpetrator.
portent. We just need help kind of fixing it and making sure it doesn't happen again.
I can help, yes. Not in my normal way, but
That's fine.
as it is not the turtle's time.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
fine.
His Shower's like hiding behind one of us.
Yeah.
Although,
I'm gonna type here for a second because Baruch is gonna lean forward and whisper into Death's ear.
Oh, yeah. And from what I remember of the Acolyte Hobbs saved, are you asking about the one dude who him and Hobbs were in the forest for a while, or are you asking about a different person that Hobbs saved?
We saw a flashback where when he was taking down the regime, and he was freeing some of the acolytes, and one of them went with him. That was forever ago. We were still in the traveling through time at that point.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, the Acolyte he saved was the one dude you later encountered and who later died.
That was...
I can't remember his name at the point, but...
Okay, so yeah, that was resolved, then that's about.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we did that time travel arc.
Would we like to get more aid, or does this motley crew believe us already? I've always wanted to say that. Death says.
Motley Crue, that sounds like a band name.
It does.
Will Hob Go be joining us?
He has frozen.
Oh. Never mind, that answers my question. Also, in my headcanon, Orcish is definitely Japanese in this universe.
I mean, I'm good. I'm just along for the ride.
If we want to guarantee anything, there is one we can talk to, but I don't feel like it is the right time to do so. But considering,
I like the chances.
considering how things will go back to the way they were, I will leave the decision amongst you.
I think we should be good. Don't you guys think we should be good?
Yeah. We got it.
Cody,
What's that?
Do you
want
think
to
we have
try-
enough deities to help us?
I feel like that. I mean,
Alright.
unless there's like a patron saint of Turkey Day, and we can get like the mega turkey to help us.
There are a few more that fall within those lines. I was talking about one not connected to any of that, but I feel you're right in saving your meeting with him until much later.
Whatever happened to that turkey creature you sent me, Alex?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look for it again.
Because I might want to use that as like somebody enlarged a turkey, and something went horribly wrong.
But I shall call upon the Firebolg, and he says a word that none of you understand. Just call her Joy. It's easier that way.
Wait, the Firbolg?
Yes, you restored him from blessings, and Joy from the vows, and you have me, and her Elvis.
Wait, we restored 2 by doing vows?
She isn't... you restored blessings, and she isn't at her full power.
Well, we restored Heraldus during the vows holiday.
Yeah.
So we technically restored 2 things during that. We just didn't know it.
1.5.
1.5. Yeah.
A quarter.
Well, we didn't. Obviously, we didn't know, so more than 1 is enough. Well, are we all ready then?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
Yeah,
good.
ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready.
Let us go. Death snaps his fingers and you teleport.
I get the feeling that's not usually what happens when he snaps his fingers.
You get the feeling, yeah, no.
I'm just waiting for him to notice I'm a half orc and have cheated him multiple times.
You
So
do
I guess
know
that's more in my nature, where I showers 4 times. It's literally just cheating death all the time.
you know the nature of you isn't effectively a cheating of death.
No, but the spell might be. As I cast it. I cast. How many people can it target this? I cast Death Ward. Okay. On me, Baruch, and Fleetfoot. Using all of my 4th level spell slots.
A very
What's that one
large.
do?
If you would die, if something would cause you to outright die, or you would hit 0 hit points, it negates the effect once.
Cool.
Here, let me put the exact wording in chat here. So yeah, if you would hit 0 hit points, you hit 1 instead. And if a spell such as Power Word Kill were to try to kill you, it would be negated. And then the spell ends. So, wait, do I have a 6th level spell slot? No. Okay. Why does it say I have a 6th level spell slot? Did I not level up on... Oh, that's what happened. Okay. I might have more spells than what I have, but that's fine. I can fix that real quick. Anyways, go on. Do we need to roll initiative?
Yes, you'll need to roll initiative. You do see a large, obscenely large turtle.
Wait, why are we rolling? I thought we were supposed to calm him down, not fight him.
It's going.
He
Yeah, it might involve actually fighting him.
he's not going to respond. Basically, it's to see what
Oh.
you do during that effectively.
I do have access to 6th level spells.
It's less of like you have to attack him during your turn, but more what do you do to help stop his rampage during your turn. I'm just doing that so it's orderly. Because
Oh my goodness.
Log Turtle is going to attack you.
So, okay.
Oh.
I guess I'm confused as to what's happening.
Can we retcon and have done Heroes Feast before this? No. Well, since it's not actually combat, that would help. Don't listen to me. Keep going.
What are you wanting to know specifically? Cody.
It doesn't make sense why we're rolling initiative.
We're acting in initiative, but we're not in combat.
Yes, effectively.
Is that a turtle with a log on its back?
Yeah, it's Log Turtle.
It's Log Turtle.
Why did I expect him to be riding on top of the log?
That's a great question.
Honestly, I was expecting the log to be on his head because that's how it was always described.
Yeah, if you're wondering why there's a turtle over here, it's so I have an initiative tracker. Ignore the turtle up in the corner.
Well, you could use. Well, you have it on the map. Never mind.
I have it on the map because it's a very large token.
And you don't want to accidentally drag it
Yeah.
over someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or select
Effective-
it on accident when you're trying to select
Yeah.
someone else.
It's effective that we are acting in initiative to determine what you do with that time because Log Turtle is still rampaging and will attack you. And that way we can keep things orderly in how people are doing things.
Hence why I went ahead and death warded 3 of us.
Yeah.
Okay, I have selected my only 6th level spells for my 6th level spell slot. I thought I had updated everything, but apparently not. Oh, that takes 10 minutes? Maybe I didn't choose right. How long does this take?
1, 2, 3.
I'll do that,
1 being
yeah.
Sudosu, 2 being Baruch, 3 being Day. Baruch!
Yes, sir. I guess I'll just move up.
Well, it's not your turn. It's gonna target you as something.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what's going on.
well, my computer's fucking. Yeah. I need to refresh roll 20.
That's fine.
I can't even see what I rolled for initiative.
It was 11. Some interesting 6th level spells that exist. That I can use anyways. I'm sure there's much more interesting wizard ones. Oh, that's weird. This create undead has to be at night.
That is weird. As
I mean,
look
I
through
am-
the spell list.
I understand why, but it's seems a little bit unnecessary.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, Cody?
So did I get my strength back yet or no?
We haven't long rested, so no.
Now I can't open my character sheet. You want to go ahead and make that for me, Michael?
All right.
Why does Roll20 hate you so?
I don't know.
Well, I think you passed. At least I hope you did.
Let's see.
Let's see. What's that supposed to mean?
Means let's see. We're gonna see. I have to check something.
Oh no. Well, at least the healer's going after this.
Yeah. Baruch fails.
Indomitable it.
All right.
Roll again.
This is the fun thing where I get the one time where I can do this before you guys reach the power level. Yeah, no.
Still failed. Okay.
Unfortunately, the dice
You rolled
are
a
not with.
2 that time.
Yeah, I know.
You went from an 11 to, well, an 11. Or 9, yeah, 11. 11 to a 2.
As-
We went from rolling an 11 to a total of 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you take 64 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
I don't think that gets through all of your temp, does it?
No, it doesn't get through all my temp.
Okay, good. I mean, I don't know how your
And
character's supposed to work. You're gravely wounded!
That would be halved.
Oh, yikes. That is actually a lot.
Yeah, because you have resistance.
Yeah. So I take 32 points.
Still a lot.
All right. Day Fleetfoot.
Yeah. I'm assuming. Well, not Portent. The very good guy, is it?
Birthday Sponte.
Yeah. Is he still here with us?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Should he be on the turn tracker?
I'm just gonna have him go after all of you.
Okay. Yeah, that's his
So-
token right there.
He's not Portent?
He's like the alternate version of Portent, like the good version.
Okay. Do I still have that sleepy time tea for a very big creature?
Yes.
Is it a keg?
That
It is
a
not.
good-
Oh,
It is a cup.
it would have been hilarious if it was a keg. I don't think you specified gargantuan, but also we didn't know how big this guy was. So.
Yeah,
Cool.
normally he's smaller.
Normally he like takes me away in between missions if I need to do something else.
So I'm gonna dash
Mhm.
That hair
Cool.
is dashing.
him. And
Did
then
you use a key to do that?
He's a rogue. Isn't he?
Oh yeah, you can dash as a bonus action without
action.
spending key. Nice.
And then I would like to, since I have the mobile feat, oh, that's not what I thought it was.
No, that just means like you don't get like attack opportunity. right?
Yeah, I was thinking that was the one that let me like climb things at regular speed. I want to try
Oh,
to
I
get
don't-
close enough
yeah.
to his mouth that I can put the barrel in his mouth. I know I won't be able to do it now. Do I need to climb him to do so?
You'll need to start climbing him, yeah.
Okay, cool. I guess so. It's my movement and my bonus action to dash. So I'll use my action to climb. What is that? Acrobatics.
You can start climbing.
So if you climb at half speed, you don't have to make a check. But if you want to climb something at like full speed, you have to make a check.
Yeah,
At least
I'll
that's
go
how
full
it works with ropes.
All right.
Because I still got another 40 feet of movement.
Roll athletics, I do believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, because this is
Oh.
strength climbing. You're not like flipping up him.
Uh-oh.
Don't you have a jump thing?
That requires his bonus action.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You fail at starting to climb the turtle.
Uh-oh.
You get less than 10 feet up and take no falling damage.
Cool. Cool.
I was just assuming that. Otherwise, I would have seen dice
that-
rolling.
Basically, your turn.
That's my turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Baruch.
Hey.
See, how far away is he from me?
He is
55.
roughly 50. Yeah, roughly 50 or so feet.
Yeah, his head's in this square, so I would assume. We can technically share a space with the log turtle. It's so big.
Yes, you can.
I'll move there and in my turn.
All right. So
But I guess I can't make him drink the tea, can I?
I'm going to cast
Mm,
True
that.
Seeing on myself.
Alright, yeah, that'll end my turn then, since I can't make him drink it at the same time
Alright.
I move that far.
You're going to look upon an interdimensional being with true sight. Good luck.
So I rub ointment in my eyes that I already have,
Alright.
but I'm spending the gold now because, you know.
Who all do you look at?
Well, with my passive perception of 19, I look everywhere.
I mean, like, you. Passive
Well, I mean,
perception doesn't mean inherently sight. It's
So
also
I
vision.
have true sight now, which means I notice everything, literally everything around me for 120 feet.
Yeah, you notice things.
No, I'd look in a 360. Like, what is here that I can use? What do things actually look like? Things are
Can
not
you
what they
make me
seem
a
right
wisdom
now.
saving throw?
Oh, why, certainly. Wisdom is my best stat. That doesn't mean I'm doing well. I have +9 to this. 19.
All right. You are now under the effects, effectively, of confusion as you behold
Oh, what?
a character beyond what normally you should be able to see, and see into the fabric of what is real, and it is quite maddening.
No, under the effects of what?
Basically, act as if you were under the effects of the confusion spell.
Well, thankfully, it is not the start of my turn, so I can still move 30 feet. Because it affects you at the start of your turn. Alright. I don't have a bonus action I can use. I don't think. Let me double check. Bonus actions. Nope. I use a leveled spell, so that's it.
Alright. Heraldus begins moving. A circle of power begins forming under him. Death does the same. Fireball and what appears to be a transparent person that you can't really make out what they look like also shows up. You presume that is Joy.
But I can.
Uh,
Not that it helps me in this situation.
as they all get into various circles of power and begin channeling. Birthday Sponte, not being the brightest bulb in the bunch, rushes forth to aid his new comrades.
Oh,
What are we
thank
doing
God,
again? That was him. What are we doing again?
Then on the log turtle's turn, seeing the rabbit that dared try to climb its majestic body,
Swallow whole. Swallow whole.
it looks at the rabbit and speaks a word as your death word triggers.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Who lost their death word?
I did.
It spoke a very powerful word.
Death word kill. Power word kill? Death word kill. That's okay, I'm confused right now.
Day.
Well,
You feel like you should be dead.
I definitely do.
Death is probably like, darn that cleric. I mean, power word kill doesn't. It puts you to 0 hit points. You still have to do everything else to kill someone after that. But
I'm
I think
going.
I could be
I'm going
wrong.
to use my bonus action to do my 20-foot jump.
You get a bit up its knee.
Cool.
Ah, okay. So yeah, Death Ward actually did save your life.
Yeah, I did.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have used that if you didn't have Death Ward on.
And then I'm going to attempt to climb further up from here.
Oh.
But
All right, roll that athletics check.
yup.
You manage to hold on, but you only really get like 10 feet up.
Fair. Well, that's pretty much my.
Well, you used your movement. You can use your action.
Yeah, I'll use my
Well,
action to
oh,
try
right.
to continue climbing.
Well, wasn't the athletics in action?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, I know you kind of play loose with that, but skill checks are supposed to be action.
Yeah, they would be in action. So yeah, so you can move half your speed up.
I had to start implementing that because Knight would just make like intimidation
Yeah.
check and then try to use an action, and I'd be like, no, you can't do that every time.
All right, so I'm 25 feet up. Him.
Well, you jumped 20 feet up onto it, and then another 25.
Yeah, so I'm 45 feet up. Okay.
You are nearing the top of its leg.
Perfect. And then I'll just cling there for dear life.
Oh, Baruch. There we go. I'll accidentally win over you there for a second.
I'm just gonna preemptively roll a d10 over here. Okay. Oh, lovely.
Cody, feel free to just type in what you want to do.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yee.
Man, the turtle power is too strong. It knocked my mic out temporarily.
Cross the
Power word
dimension.
EMP.
Can I get the turtle to drink the tea by trying to eat me?
You can try to make it eat you and have the tea on you. That is an option.
I look at it and go, eat me! Eat me!
Oh, actually, 1 is the one that moves me, so actually, no, I won't. Disregard that whisper.
Roll
play a while.
persuasion? Or I guess intimidation would work because you're trying to make yourself a big enough threat that it would try to eat you. It appears phased not by your rambling.
It's an interplanar being. What the heck is its save? Is its DC for these things?
Okay, well, is his mouth open?
Yes.
Can I just throw the tea into his mouth?
Uninvited?
That would take an action. Which you've used for intimidation.
Yeah, I've got action surge, though.
Then
Didn't
yes,
you
you
already
could.
use- You use that with fighting off the
Oh,
creatures.
yeah, we haven't had a long rest. Or a rest at all.
Mhm.
I thought we didn't have a long rest. We had at least a short rest, didn't we?
Nope.
Not since
There was
then, no. I tried to attune to something before that fight, which would have been a short rest.
Yeah, and he said that you couldn't attune to it.
Right, that was
Yeah, that-
before that battle,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess I'm confused as to when things are happening.
So I tried to attune to the thing as soon as we started trying to use it. That was like
Yeah.
2 teleports before the battle.
Yeah. So there has not been a chance yet to do a short rest.
Oh, okay, I thought we had a short rest at least. Oh, well, I guess that's the end of my turn then.
Sadosu, I believe nothing occurs.
I flail wildly.
The turtle turn once more and looks at the rabbit climbing it, and another word is spoken.
Oh, boy.
The rabbit is stunned, so you fall 45 feet off the turtle.
Slow fall kick in.
Does that just automatically occur?
That's just a feature.
Yeah, then yes.
I fall in slow motion.
The Baywatch theme just plays.
You flail for a second, and then you just like suddenly you're like upright, fine. Like, oh yeah, I do this all the time.
Oh
Alright.
no, that requires your reaction, which
Well, you still
I
have
don't
your
have.
reactions. You have your reaction.
Oh, I do. But I'm stunned.
incapacitated.
He's stunned.
Yeah.
Wait, can
Can't
monks
take
be
action.
monks can be stunned?
Yeah.
Isn't there? Well, it's probably a higher level if there's a point that you don't get stunned. So never mind.
Yeah, I don't have the resistance to the stun.
I gotta love power words.
Yeah,
this is
I
gonna
still want to
suck.
read the
When the next thing you fight can't pull off half as much hit as
beginning
what's
of force
going
letter.
on right
Yeah,
now.
reaction. Yeah.
Why do I feel like we're fighting the Greybeards?
You must learn how to use the Thum, young Baruch.
But he's not a dragonborn.
You're stunned for your turn, Mr. Day. At the end of your turn, you may make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
This is not going to end well. I'm fairly certain.
Oh,
Perfect. What? There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're still stunned.
oh, stillness of mind is for charmed or frightened. You never get stunned. So, okay.
Yeah.
Baruch, you have tea in hand and an open-mouthed turtle.
Yeetus Maximus, activate.
Roll, I guess, an attack roll to yeet the tea.
Okay.
It'd be unproficient
What?
ranged attack. I believe.
Yeah, so I guess just d20 plus your strength, plus whatever other random bonuses get applied to the teacup.
That range would be
It's
well, a thrown
Ranged
weapon,
yeah, it's a thrown weapon in this case because you're not.
thrown improvised weapon. So yeah, it'd be strength.
Okay. The fighter, so I'm proficient with everything.
No, there's actually
It was a
feat to-
joke!
yeah.
It was a joke!
Well, I mean, you could have had the feat, but technically,
Hold on here.
bard, brawler, or something like that.
Yeah, something.
Tavern
Like that.
brawler.
Tavern. See, close enough.
Oh, I didn't do that right. I have no idea.
I like how I cast one spell and effectively took myself out of the fight.
Oh yeah, 1d20, and then let's see. So, I have no idea what that is, so I'm just gonna leave that off. And roll. A 1. Wow.
You dropped the tea. You spilt the tea.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because he was throwing it. So yeah. I was like, but one's down. Oh.
It's okay. We still have my tea. There's one left.
Are you sure you fell and you're stunned? Did he spill his tea?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You could grab the rabbit's tea if you want to make another attempt. I'll
Yeah.
allow it.
Yeetus Maximus.
I imagine this is happening simultaneously and you just grab it out of the air.
Mm.
Because it's still the same round.
You see him fall, and then suddenly you catch the barrel.
What is it with these crappy rolls?
The game says no. As the tea hits the underside of the chin of the turtle, dealing no effect.
Breaking the barrel? Question mark.
It wasn't thrown with that much force. The
Well,
barrel is still
how high up was it, I guess, is the question.
Can I catch it then? As it comes back down?
Roll a dexterity saving throw to try to catch it as it comes back down.
A dex saving throw?
See how quick you are. And nimble to move.
He's in a plate. Is this a disadvantage?
No, that's only on stealth checks.
Yeah, it's only on stealth checks.
Okay.
That roll. Yeah, you barely managed to grab it by the end. It's 3 inches on the ground. You think you may have popped your arm out of your socket, but you got it.
With his strength score, you can just pop it right back.
One last toss, because I got one more yeet.
Yeah, you do. You have one more attack. The
Wow.
final yeet.
D20 plus.
It's at the edge of its mouth, technically inside, but it is unbroken.
So it's inside its mouth? Huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sudosu.
The
How's it
madness
like
of what
over
I
there?
have seen has rooted me to the spot.
Mhm.
I do nothing.
Oh, I think you got disconnected.
I'm ruling
Uh,
poorly.
Several motes of light appear above the log turtle's head, almost like a crown.
Oh no.
And then it looks at the person who just chucked a barrel of tea at it several times for some gosh awful reason. And one of the motes shoots towards Mr. Baruch.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit you?
I don't know, Michael, does it? Also,
I
Michael, did
waited-
you ever subtract the... You did not. What's AD minus 32?
48.
It's
48, yeah.
48. Okay.
As you take 27 points of radiant damage.
27. That's... Puts me to 21.
I was gonna say it, but I'm like, no, he's doing math. Let's not say it until he says something.
Yeah, 21.
All
21
right.
temp HP left.
Day. Misa Deo. Roll that con save and see if you'll go home.
And
No.
Misa dead.
Left.
Misa still stunned.
Baruch.
And
It has lifted its head up out of your reach.
can I shoot the keg with a crossbow?
You certainly can.
Well, try. Please succeed, though.
Yes, you pierce it and send it tumbling back towards the back of the thing of Log Turtle's mouth, tea spilling everywhere within its maw. You feel it will probably start taking effect eventually.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Now... Why isn't it letting me?
You drag
I
the
don't want to
token and then
measure.
right-click. You're on the wrong thing then.
No, I'm not. I have the arrow selected.
Well, deselect it and select it again.
I don't have that selected.
Roll20 really does not like it.
Michael,
Want me to
can
just
you move me? Yeah, can you move me back towards Satosu?
God dang it.
Like,
I feel
here-ish.
How do I do it again?
What,
Professional DM.
to measure, right-click
Yeah.
while you're
Oh,
dragging?
dear God. What's it
There we go.
doing now? I see nothing but pixels.
There's been some extreme weather going on all over Oregon right now. A
I
lot
think
of,
he can get to that square with his movement. He measured it earlier.
The log turtle will attack in retribution for you leaving it.
I can't even see what I'm looking at. What the heck is this right here?
That's the log turtle.
That's the log turtle.
Because that is taking up my entire screen. Like, all I see is pixels.
Did you get zoomed in?
It says
It might-
100% zoom.
What are you looking at now?
Try zooming out.
Baruch.
Okay, so, alright. Yeah, the log turtle's just that big.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. No, like, everything's freaking huge.
Yeah, I think it zoomed him in whilst he was.
Did your
So-
browser accidentally zoom?
No, my browser's not zoomed. I had to refresh.
Okay.
It
Because
will
I've done
attack
that
you
before trying to zoom in.
for dare leaving it.
I wasn't trying to zoom in. I was trying to select Baruch.
Yeah, but you were so borked that...
As we know, that hits.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, we do know that, don't we?
Mhm.
Happened right there.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Of course not, you're stunned. I'm also mad right now, so I also can neither confirm nor deny,
As
technically.
you take another 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
31 points of bludgeoning?
Yeah, it just smacked you as you
As
were
you were-
leaving.
Okay, well, that's all my temp HP gone.
And then some.
Yep. And now... Okay, I have 34 hit points remaining.
Okay, good.
All right, Sudosu.
I
am now
stand stoically,
extremely bloody.
madness in my eyes.
All right. The channeling has commenced as several beams from the various figures begin channeling into Log Turtle, seemingly.
Oh, question. Am I able to make more wisdom saves at the end of my turn? The spell does that, but does this effect do that?
It does not.
Okay. I thought so, but I figured I'd double check.
As at this point, at the end of your turn, the several beams connect with the Log Turtle, seeming to restrain it so that the tea and stuff can start working its magic. The Force Shower's portent hides behind, has ran off a fair bit and is hidden somewhere.
Don't hide behind me. That could have consequences for him.
Well, he's effectively off the map by this point.
I know, but if he was hiding behind me because I wasn't moving, that
And
would
at
be
which
bad.
point, the madness lifts from your mind,
Oh, okay.
Sudosu.
At the end of my turn.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, since I can do stuff, can I just end the concentration on that spell, or is this not concentration? Oh no, it's not concentration. It lasts an hour.
I think you'd be able to willingly remove a spell from yourself.
No.
Most.
Nope. I'd have to cast a spell on myself.
But anyway, Log Turtles go. It looks at the man who ran away from its loving embrace, and who shot tea in its mouth for some reason. And it speaks a word again. As Baruch's death ward is popped.
Hey.
How many spell slots does Log Turtle have? Yes.
Well, you could definitely tell he ain't a warlock because he would have already been dry by now.
He would have been dry a while ago.
I mean, yeah, unless he has a whole bunch of boons for being a high level.
You see, though, its eyes start to kind of droop a little bit.
No, see, secretly what we don't know, he's a warlock that gets the benefit of a short rest at the end of each of his turns.
Oh, that would be
that would
so... It'd be impossible, man.
Oh, that'd be nuts. Thank you for the idea, by the way. I'm taking that.
He'd always be casting at 9th level. Because he's an interdimensional being. Hey, can I be a warlock with a log turtle?
That would be a pact with the old ones at that point.
And can we get the benefit of a short rest at the end of each of our turns?
No.
For no reason. Why did you take Fireball? No reason.
I mean, why wouldn't you take Fireball if it's an option? It's broken on purpose.
Misadeo, you're still stunned and can't really go home.
Just contemplating my life choices.
Baruch, it is your turn. What do you do?
Hide behind Sedesu?
It does not work. But you are pretending to hide behind Sedosu now.
I mean, it wouldn't work anyways, but... Because I'm in the same size category as you. I think it has to be 2 different unless you're a halfling.
Do
What
you
if I
do
just
any...
made myself look super small?
Well, that's what you're trying to do, but you failed.
Sedosu.
I tried to avert my gaze by covering my eyes with my hands, and then I realized because I have true sight, I see through my hands. Do I need to make a wisdom save?
No, whatever was causing the wisdom saves has left the 120 feet.
Okay, good.
Log turtle's in fact just a giant-ass turtle.
It wasn't.
Wait.
Oh, was it Death? I
No,
look around.
Death is near you.
Oh,
No.
was it? It must have been Joy then.
Joy is there as well.
No.
Was it the T?
No. Someone's missing.
What?
Someone ran away.
Oh, Shower's Portent. I look in his general direction. I know he's out of the radius, but I'm like, what did I see, by the way?
You can't remember.
I'm definitely going to be saving money for a certain spell after this. And it may or may not be legend lore. What are my spell slots at here? Yeah. Do I detect by looking at this creature any spots that seem weaker than others?
You'd assume it's mouth.
Alright. Alright. Do we know if the log turtle understands languages?
You're fairly certain it can understand you, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to burn a 5th level spell slot to try this. DC 17. Calm down.
Cool.
It's so free. It's just verbal in a spell slot. It's no components. I didn't think it would work as a player,
no.
but as a character, I had to try it.
It is a good attempt, yeah.
Curses. It won't work.
I mean, it's legit not possible for him to fail that.
Well, 1, I didn't know that because we've never seen him make a wisdom save. And 2, there's no way my character would have known that.
Yeah.
He rolled a 34. Oh boy.
Next, I'm assuming that ends your turn.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions. I'm not getting any closer to the thing either. I saw
The
what's happening.
magic is starting to coil around Log Turtle, immobilizing it. With drooping eyelids, it speaks a word at Sudosu. Your death ward is now gone.
Okay. So the only one with the death ward left is the one hiding behind me. So he's the safest of the three of us.
No, his death ward
No,
was removed last turn.
Yeah.
Oh, was it removed?
Popped.
Yeah.
Was it removed? What was it removed by? Damage.
Word of power,
Oh, was it also power word kill?
maybe.
Okay. Because if he would drop to 0 hit points, he would go to 1. But if it was power word kill, he stays at his current hit points. That's why it matters.
From the neck of Log Turtle, you see two more heads sprout out.
You're not Hydragon.
The Hydra.
As all the eyes are kind of drooping, but the mouths still start talking.
I shit my pants.
You
minute.
can't. Your
You
muscles are
can't.
frozen.
You're stunned.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Are there 4 elephants standing atop this turtle, and are they holding the log up? And is this turtle female?
No, unfortunately not.
Well, I can
Otherwise,
tell-
death would be wicked different.
I might be able to tell you its gender. I have true sight up to 120 feet. I'm not sure I want to see, though.
Day.
Does anybody else get my reference besides Michael?
Oh yeah, Discworld.
I don't.
Okay.
Actually.
Uh,
Now we just need the Hogfather.
yeah.
Maybe now
Miss-
you go in your pants. It's a nat one.
Mr. Berg, what do you do?
Breakdance, I guess? I mean, at this point, I'm just kind of waiting for the tea to kick in. There's not much I could do.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, sure, why not? We're gonna breakdance.
All right. Roll performance.
Don't
him
get his
calm down.
attention, I whisper.
You rolled perception twice.
I clicked performance.
They are right next to each other.
They are right next
I
to each
clicked performance. It says -1.
Okay, so the first one was a 9 then. Oh, there we go. Now it worked.
other. Okay.
Hey, and
It's-
that's how I clicked perception. It's got them flipped.
Well then. Something's going borky.
Orc,
The
orc,
log
orc,
turtle has caught you.
Log
orc,
turtle
orc,
is
orc.
fucked up.
An elite shows up with
I'm gonna
energy.
just
blade.
refresh again. Hold on.
Log
Ignore
turtle.
this roll. Ignore this roll. I want to make sure none of my other skills are borked. We're gonna do a couple test rolls here, peeps.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep things moving along while you're doing that.
Yeah. We're gonna do performance again.
The
Did that say
log turtle casts Wild Sheet.
Okay, that did say performance.
He uses his bonus action to wild shape because it's a druid of the moon.
No, wild sheet. It makes all your
Okay.
various skills do different things.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
wild sheet. Well, one, I didn't hear sheet. I heard something else. I was just trying to because somebody was talking about pooping his pants.
Fair. Well, I wonder if that means that I poop in pellets.
You are a Horingon.
Sudosu.
All right. What spells do I have of a 4th level? So I've used both my 5th levels. Oh no, I've used all my 4th level slots. What do I have for 3rd level? Oh wait, let me read this. On the ground. Never mind. Okay. Is Baruch physically damaged?
At this point, yes.
Little bit, yeah.
As
Yeah,
well as
I'll
mentally
just
scarred.
do 1d8 plus 8 worth of healing with my base level cure wounds.
1d8 plus.
Oh, I roll it because it's my spell.
Okay, well. As far as you can tell, I'm at full health.
I mean, Your temp hit points don't count as far as my healing goes. So
I know. I'm saying as far as you can tell.
I assume that ends your turn.
I attempt to drag the Harangon backwards.
Okay, you can move up, but
I move 20 feet to get here.
alright, you can move him 5 feet back.
I pull him 5 feet away. Yeah,
Uh,
that way.
the channeling gets more intense. Berthez Sponte has completed his climb up the log turtle in order to help. He's kind of late to the party in that regard.
You can climb back down now.
The turtle, looking at you three, you hear the head start to mumble a very familiar word at this point because he's used it several times. But then it starts slurring the words,
Yes.
and its head kind of like laps. Oh no. There we go.
The log moved, but not the turtle.
I grouped them, but apparently it said no. As it starts shrinking,
Does he fall off the turtle's head now?
yeah, he does.
Now that looks like a regular-sized log.
Mm-hmm. Until it falls asleep on the ground, like that.
Quick, someone put it in a bag.
It's an interdimensional being.
And we are out of initiative.
Let's see. What does?
Am I still stunned?
I'm checking. I'm checking.
The
something.
stun wears off of you.
Blinded,
Okay.
deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Yeah, it'll have to wear off.
After it wears off, I then do shit myself in pellets.
Aha! Another day of victory for justice!
Oh, that smells.
Come forth, my fellow warrior!
He needs to change his pants first.
Oh, he approaches Baruch. Hug of companionship!
Oh,
As
okay.
he goes to hug Baruch.
And I'll sidestep.
He misses. He tries once more. Hug of companionship! I assume Baruch
I
sidesteps again.
sidestep again. Yep.
We then get a scene of basically for a straight minute before he gives up. And he goes to shout to Sudosu of him shouting, Hug of companionship!
Yeah,
and
sure,
Baruch
whatever.
being like, the fuck is this guy?
I stop him from doing a full hug and I do a bro hug.
Okay, yeah, that's what he's going for.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, sure, totally.
Eventually, after all of that, the log turtle wakes up. Ugh.
Wait, does Shower's portent come back?
No, he has not come back.
Good, because this lasts an hour.
The log turtle looks up. There's several blinks as you can tell information is going through his head. There is a long sigh coming from the turtle.
Yeah, it's about how we feel too.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault.
Let me get you all sorted. As everything flashes white.
I'm whiting out.
As you
Here we
are
go again.
back at the temple, there are various priests going around.
Oh, it's the last Pokemon Center we were
They're setting up for Blessings Day.
in.
The turtle's next to you. He looks at Baruch. You know, as a favor, since you're unfortunately going to have to forget about all this, thought you might want to do something. And he points outside. Well, points to the door leading outside.
Okay. Baruch will go to the door and open it.
Waiting before you, waiting to be driven, is a large sleigh, fully equipped with 12 large wombats.
Baruch Farouk jumps on the sled, grabs the reins.
And I assume you take it for a spin?
Oh yes.
As you cry out, the words coming out of your mouth that you never knew, the wombats are running up into the sky, taking the sleigh with you.
Does one of the wombats have a little glowing red nose?
Yes. As it does the whole end of movie sequence, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, till we see a page with Squeaks at the book as he closes it and looks towards the audience. Merry blessings to all, and to all a good night. As that is the end.
And then suddenly the book is blank because it never happened.
Mm-hmm. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves.
It was fun.
Except for the confusion and Roll20 being borked, you know?
Yeah.
But to be fair, I've kind of expected that out of Roll20.
All in a good night's D&D.
I mean, there was that one time that it perfectly behaved itself for the entire time. You remember that?
Yeah. And then it never happened again.
Yep.